Welcome to the greatest place in the world, my doghouse. There's no other place to be but here. So, welcome aboard. This is going to be about evil and disgusting podcasters and people that follow them. No, not everybody. It's 100% not YouTube's fault what comes out of somebody's mouth. So, this is nothing but praise for YouTube for letting people out there. You have to take the responsibility for yourself. You have to work at what you're doing on here or in life in general. But when you get on here and you be evil, vile, and disgusting because you either think it's funny or you think you're going to get more views, are you just a disgusting individual that knows it and wants the world to know you hate everything and yourself? All these can apply. Just like yesterday and the day before, I get two people on, and I think they're the same ones because they come on, and one said one of them goes into Vet Nation. Whether that's true or not, I have no clue. That's what somebody told me, and I wouldn't say this one person does because I've never seen that, but who knows. But anyway, it was over 2 months ago I put this one video out about Otter Creek. Well, all of a sudden, after all this time, one comes on, and I'm not buying into what he's saying, and he kept getting worse and worse. But after about 10 minutes or so, another one showed up from that same channel. And I figured in my mind, and I can't say 100%, but in my mind, because the one's name, I'm like, I wonder. Then later on, when but what really got me is when the other one showed up, both of them saying almost the same thing. It just puts a thought in your head whether they were the same or two different individuals working together or whatever it may have been. In your mind, you see it as somebody using two different accounts. Because they weren't doing it at the same time, it'd be one or the other account. Well, so I thought, okay, I'm going to kind of watch this. And I went and I actually kept saying stuff to get them to say more because I wanted to know what was going on. So this one, the first one, he comes on and I proved him wrong, but he wasn't going to admit it. And pretty soon I'd make a comment. The comment wouldn't be up there, but his was. I was using at that person, like a lot of people do and most people do. I don't know if they're supposed to be able to take it down at that point or because you're using their deal, they can. But he was because I was proving him wrong and he didn't like it. No doubt he didn't like it. So I'm like, okay, I got rid of him. I'm not playing this game with him. And I thought, well, the other one, maybe I'll wait until tomorrow morning and see what happens. This other guy'd come in there under his one name a couple of times, and then I got rid of that one because it was obvious if not working together, they were going in the same direction. But when you get two people that are saying about the same thing, you scratch your head. Well, this is what I'm getting at, and I've heard other people too, even today, get on here, and they've come on and said virtually the same thing I'm saying about people on their channel. That's disgusting and wrong if they figured out a way to do that. You're not a human being. You're not even worth a step on as an ant because you're a bunch of crooked, ignorant people out there when you do that. And when you go after innocent people, no, I ain't saying I'm innocent, but when you go after innocent people out there, you have that same tactic. That tactic is proven. You could be one that hates yourself, a narcissist, a follower that don't know how to think for himself, but some reason you have to be ignorant and rude to people. And 95% of the time when that happens, or maybe 90% of the time when that happens, the indication is you even hate yourself. Haters hate themselves. When you're on here doing this stuff, you are hating. There's no other way to put it. Because you guys are vile, stupid, and ignorant when you do this stuff. You make it bad for YouTube and others. I'm not only talking about YouTube, it's all the other platforms out there. When you lie, bold-faced lie, and go out to destroy people because you're either trying to make yourself look good for a certain individual, or you thinking you're going to take over, be number one, because you like the clicks and views, and you're going to send everybody out after everybody that don't agree with you. You're a damn fool if you think everybody has to agree with you. You're either a narcissist or just a fool. And there's a lot of these channels out there. And the funny thing of it is, it's usually the bigger channels. And I have nothing against bigger channels. I think a person should get as big as they want to get. But they come from the bigger channels, which means there's possibly money involved, prestige maybe, and no money. But some reason they want to stand out, and they're willing to sacrifice ethics to stand out. And they will do that. They will give up ethics to stand out either for money, prestige, ego, or all three. Because they're not doing that for the best interest of anybody. Yeah, some of them think it's really funny to go out there and say this or that. Not, that's like, technically, there's different laws out there, and a lot of these aren't breaking the law. Some are, but a lot of these are just under that fine line. But the thing of it is, when you question one of them that's foul and disgusting human beings, they'll be upset you don't believe them or go follow them. If you go up against them, you're a piece of crap. And that's the way they are. And it's not one channel, it's a bunch of them out there. And these channels just don't have the guts to stand up for what is right. Yes, it's their choice to be a bunch of jerks, and you're not funny. You don't know what the word funny really is. You hate yourself so bad, you got to attack others to make yourself feel better. Now, what sense is that? What are you gaining by doing that? Oh, you might get one or two more dollars or something you want. And by the way, I'm not even monetized, so don't give me this crap. I'm after the money. Okay? I'm just saying what I need to say. Yes, I blocked them too. Others have blocked some others today, and it's getting worse. The vile ignorance of the people out there. The only thing they're worried about is themselves. And the thing of it is, some of these people that follow other people and do their dirty work for them, if they get caught in a lawsuit or some other thing, it don't even have to go that far, just anything, the other person will drop you like a dirty rag. Because, you know why? Because the point is to use you. So when you're out there because you hate yourself, I tell you what, if I'm going to go out and do something and I didn't really want it, I would do things But if I really wanted to do something, I'd get a bunch of suckers that hated themselves to go do my dirty work for me. That way I have clean hands, and when you got dirty, I would drop you like a rock. And there's people out there that on this channel, or not this channel, but YouTube and other channels that would do this. Not one person. I'm not talking about a individual here. I'm talking about generally how many people out there are like this. They grift for money, but then they accuse other people of grifting when it's not the truth. Because they got to deflect, because they know it's wrong, so they have to deflect the wrong onto you and come out the knight in shining armor. It'll never happen, but that is exactly what they do. Grifters will grift, bad people will be bad, but people, when you're making comments out there, go and check, see if you can see your own comments in your own page. When you do at this other person, I think they can delete it. It seems to be that way. All I'm saying is go out and look, see if these jerks are out there doing that. Yes, no man, no woman is a real man or woman when they don't have ethics. All it is greed and evil setting in on people. And it's a shame how it has to be run here. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not criticizing YouTube at all because they got so much they're trying to do. Could it be better? Well, yeah, any channel can be better, or any platform can be better. And they're probably working on it. They don't have to tell everybody what they're doing, as long as they know what's going on. Sometimes you can see it and not say nothing, and that probably happens more than we think. And the evil and the grifters and the jackasses out there will go and complain to YouTube about you when they're actually the ones in the wrong. And they will do that, and you have to keep an eye on them. I mean, don't be afraid of them at all. Never be afraid of any of them jackasses out there, because that's what they are, male or female. Don't cower down to them. Stand up to them and show them you're the better person. We've gotten into the society because of the information network and podcasts, all this, that evil has shown its ugly head all over this. Ignorance is bliss, huh? I guess. But you got to nip it in the bud. It starts with you. If you see people on your channel that's being jackasses, and I listen to some channels that are jackasses, but be cautious of that. Check what they're saying. Go back. Check if your comments are coming up. If you're commenting and the only comments you see is the guy you're commenting to, eliminate him. And what I mean by eliminate him is that little delete thing and move on. Don't let them dictate to you what you do. Cower down to them only gives them more power, and most of them do think it's funny, but in the end they will lose because they hate themselves. Think about it. How many people, even in your neighborhood, that are just hateful people, and they are miserable? They may deny it, but when you see it for yourself, and some of these people out here doing this bidding for other people are miserable. They're a good target to go get. I mean, if I was doing something like that, I'd go out there and find every one of them I could because they wouldn't be smart enough to figure out what I'm doing. And when they got caught, I'd deny anything about them. Well, yeah, I knew them, and I thought they were pretty good people. And you know, you get rid of the you having any plausibility to what they do, and a lot of them they're just not smart enough to figure out that's exactly what will happen. Yeah, I know. I call one guy on here. I don't call him Matt because I really hate people, but I really don't hate people, but I hate their actions. And most of these people get on here, their actions are a bunch of jerks. They don't even deserve to be on here. Yeah, everybody deserves to go out and make money and however they want to do it. All the more power to them. But when you have no ethics, no morality, even though you come out and say you're a Christian or you're a Jewish person or whatever, if you're doing this, it is eyes of the Lord to get what you want, you are in the wrong. Shame on you for what you are doing. Take a back seat, look at what is going on. But I'm going to repeat this again. Everyone on here, don't ever cower down to those trying to take you down. Stand up, be who you are, and don't cower down. Don't be afraid of them. I'm not afraid of any of these damn people on here. I'm 65 years old, so who in the hell cares? If they want to come on here, and I'll just delete them off my channel. But I will have a list of start a list. I should have did that yesterday of people I delete because they're being assholes. Actions of an asshole is an asshole. So just remember, stand up for what is right. Yeah, sometimes they'll come after you twice as hard, but you have to stand up twice as hard because the bullying attitude and the ignorance of people on here trying to destroy other people's channel has to come out and be recognized. Keep up the fight, keep up the good work, and keep up the love for life. Always remember, love yourself and love life, and you will never find yourself in a situation where you hate yourself.